right, so I'm back. This is part two of part one of my live. So this is the finished cake. I made two 6 inches, one 4 inch, and five cupcakes. So these are vanilla, and I added Oreos to the cupcakes to make Oreo cupcakes. So I'm gonna frost all these tomorrow. But let me show you what I usually do when it comes out of the oven. So we're gonna move all that out the way. So if you can see, like I said, the top would be flat. It does rise and the top bakes flat. So I like to use plastic wrap. I'm gonna wrap my cakes. And usually my plastic wrap is not like this, but I was being lazy and it is kind of messed up. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Hi again. Thanks for joining. Okay, so just open that. So make sure the plastic wrap is laid out. And then I'm just going to use a butter knife and use this side of the butter knife, not the sharp side, the back side, and just go all the way around. Kind of just making sure we take the sides out. And then I'm going to flip it over and it comes right out. And that's because if you watched part one of my live, I buttered the pan really well. And then I add this parchment paper. So we just take that right off. And then I'm just going to wrap my cake. And then I'm going to wrap it again. And it's nice and wrapped. And I'm just gonna do this for all of them. Just lay out a piece of plastic wrap. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I keep hitting it by accident, sorry. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Oh yes, this is gonna be delicious. Yes, yum. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Flip it over and it comes right out. I love that it comes right out. I'm just gonna wrap that one. Hi everybody that has joined. Thanks for joining. This live thing is actually fun. When I was younger, I used to pretend that I had a baking show or a cooking show. So this is like so cool. So let me show you how I wrap the cupcakes because I am going to frost those tomorrow too. So I'm just gonna wrap it in this pan. And yes, I could have made one more cupcake, but 9 times out of 10, my daughter's eating these cupcakes. So, and I'm just gonna wrap it just like that. We're gonna cut this off. Of course it would do that. That's fine. Just do it like this. And this just seals in the moisture because I want the cakes to remain moist. And I have noticed when I put the cakes in the freezer, they stay moist even more and they taste a little bit better. So I like to put them in the freezer. But the cupcakes, I'm going to put those in the fridge. So just make sure that's sealed all the way. I think it is. And then I just have this one last cake. Take that part off. And just wrap this one too. And I like to double wrap them just so they don't get no freezer burn, nothing like that, even though they will only be in the freezer overnight. And I'm going to decorate it tomorrow. All right, so it's all wrapped up. I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag and then place them in the freezer and then decorate them tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm probably going to do a video of me decorating the cake, or I might do another live. I don't know yet because it gets hectic when it gets to decorating cakes. All right, well, oh, I did make this sugar-free cake. I'm testing it out. If it tastes good, I will do a full video on it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.